Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Banished. We are playing the Colonial Charter mod and we are expanding quite rapidly. Let's get under the... Finally, the rain is a bit gone. We're expanding rapidly. We've got full schools and all these kind of things. The area is looking pretty good. I'm mostly worried about our food situation, as I have been over the last few episodes actually. So hopefully in this episode we'll kind of get ourselves sorted out. A lot of you have been commenting about moving the fish away from here into the bigger river, and I definitely kind of agree with that. So what I'll do is let's start by maybe building a few over here. That would help our fish situation a fair bit. Well, let's do that. Let's have a quick look. Let me pause this for a second. So let's see. So this guy over here has produced in the previous season almost 900 food or fish. This one over here in the previous season only 200. So yes, very much the case. This one a little bit more, because I think being on the diagonal like that is actually getting it done a little bit better. So what I want to do is I actually want to get rid of this building over here. So let's remove this structure and some other stuff that I think I can put in here. And then at the same time we'll go over here, we will go to the food situation, get the fish pieces going. Before we do that, it goes up to about there. So another one about over here is not a bad idea. Kind of something like that. Actually, that spot right there maximizes our area quite a lot. Yeah, something like that. Absolutely. Let's dig in, build that one over there. So that can start happening. We'll move. I think we'll move the other one as well. Maybe up here. Maybe up here. I think this spot might not be too bad. We don't have a barn around here though. This one, there's a barn where? I don't quite know. Let's see, what's this guy trading us? Nothing we're going to grab at the moment. Is there a barn over here somewhere? Where does this guy actually take his food? Over this way? Has to be a barn somewhere. Chandlery. There's a barn over here. That's what it is. So this is quite close to the barn. Actually, to be honest, maybe another food situation over here somewhere is not too bad. Let's look into that. Actually, something like that, it will work pretty well. Maybe not perfectly, but it will work pretty well. So let's do one over there as well. So these two should give us a fair bit more food, like 1,000 each. How's our food doing? Not the greatest. Oh, we've also upped a lot on this stuff. So let's add an extra one of these. Two everywhere. So let's do a second one, and we'll add a second one in there. Okay, that's okay. So hopefully we will see a fair bit more bread being produced over here. Okay, these two are new, so they haven't produced anything yet. Then of course we'll expand this, our fields even more, get more people to work them. Yes, because that food supply is really hitting lower numbers, much lower numbers. And what else? What's going low here? Logs again. We have added some more logging right over here. We're doing some logging over here. Gatherers hut, yeah, of course some gatherers as well. What we could of course do is we could certainly expand our people that uses these. So let's do 12, I believe is what we want. So this one over here, did I limit that to 3? Yeah, I did. So with 12 we should have all of those working. Nice. So let's, oh, and this one is coming in as well. We'll give him a number of that spot, a number of people working there as well. So that should give us a fair bit more fish at least. What is our top producer of food? That's kind of, let's have a quick look at that. So let's have a quick look. We want to sort this thing out once and for all. There's a lot of beef coming out of this, right? That's a good producer right over there. This one has some beef and some milk. So definitely beef cows is not a bad one. Yeah, not a lot of sheep. How much are we getting from this? So again, not a lot. Various types, but not so much. This is pigs. What are we getting from the pigs? A fair bit. So the beef cows obviously doing the big thing. But I think if we come to some of these, so let's say blackberries, that's a fair bit of food right there. Corn, we're getting a fair bit produced. Are we starting to see some stuff? Olives coming in, yeah, olives we have. We've got figs coming in, nothing too major. Barley is going into bread production, so that's fine. This is just another sheep pasture, which I don't think is producing too much. What do we have over here? Oh, these are plantations for sugar cane. So that's producing a fair bit of sugar cane. Do we have a sugar house? I think we do. Sugar house is producing a little bit of refined sugar. Pumpkins are new. These guys, potatoes are new. So yeah, we just maybe need these fields to start working themselves a little bit better. Potentially what we need to do is actually getting 2 people on each one of these fields. Let's do that. Let's at least get these fields, each one an extra person. I think that's pretty good. These already have 2. And to be honest, maybe what we'll have a look at is, let's see, if we add a 3rd person to that and a 3rd person to this one, is that going to substantially improve our yields? So our yields here, 1,600 and 1,000, almost 2,000 over here. Let's see if our yields improve by just adding a few more people to that. Because presumably, so everybody's telling me that it's about 10 by 10 or 11 by 11 field, which is the optimum. So these are 20 by 20, so that's practically 4 10 by 10 fields. So really we should have 4 people working this field, and then that should be fine. So let's give ourselves see if that is gonna make a bit of a difference. Still have nomads living here? No, we do not. Whether we can accept new nomads at the moment, I don't think so. The other thing we're in trouble with is the logs. So how are we going in terms of log production over here? Not quite great. Food production over here is pretty decent, to be honest. We're getting a fair bit of food being produced from the gatherers as well. Okay, over here I think we're doing hardwood, right? And what are we producing? Yeah, a fair bit of hardwood, but not a lot. These logging camps just don't do a lot. I'm not gonna buy new seeds right now. We will get to it at some point, broccoli and something like that. I'm liking the use of the new road over here. Should we get some more hunters in place? There's all of these questions I feel we need to look at some point. How many people are working here? Okay, so we need to add, actually let's leave it at 12, and what we'll do is I'll close down this guy over here. So let's get rid of that one. Remove that structure for me. Okay, the other thing that's people keep reminding me of is that we need to look at these, is it shore houses that do some other stuff as well? Collect reeds, catch turtles. Wow, catch turtles? Frogs' legs, those kind of things. No need for that just yet, I believe. But what I am looking for is, this is a shore house, right? Yeah, shore house. Is there any other stuff that we can get? Hang on, let's go to the food piece. This one, no, that's a hunting blind. The tidal pool, so for oysters, mussels, crayfish and seaweed. Let's try one of them. Are we gonna squeeze it in? Wow, we're not gonna be able to get that in here. So this area will have to be more shore houses, which is okay. You can do that. What we need to do is pop this guy. Somewhere on the water, but it is being a little bit problematic. Maybe somewhere over here. Ooh, that's pretty good. There we go. Shore house right over there, or tidal pool right over there. Let's put a tidal pool in. Can we do it on this side? I just don't want it to. It kind of fills the entire river. So this guy. Where does this guy go through? So you're going to run straight through my tidal pool over there. Can we place it on this side then instead? No, not really. It's not squeezing in on that side. Can we get it somewhere over here? To be honest, this side is probably the best. Something like that. Pull it back a little bit maybe. My goodness. Oh, right there. Well, let's build one of those and we'll see what comes out of that. What are you trying to sell me? Sand and stuff. Sand and clay, and I'm not going to drop our firewood at the moment. Our logs is just a little bit on the low side, so I'm not going to kick that up, even though we do need more clay and furnace fuel. Yeah, furnace fuel is actually the problem. Okay, all of these guys are working. So can I see what we're doing? Yeah, that's pretty good. Even it's just started. This one is getting there. We could probably do with yet another one. But actually, we'll get more food. That's not the right way of doing it, actually. This will give us much more food. Did we see more food come in this? Yeah, we actually did. Just a little bit, but it's probably got to do with when I actually appointed those extra people. Yeah, this didn't really work. I think the timing, my timing wasn't great, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. What did we get here? Potatoes a little bit better. Our food is up there a little bit. Okay, hopefully the next season will do much better. I'm also quite keen on seeing what's going on over here. We are getting a fair bit of bread being produced. And how is this going? Our flour is up as well. Let's have a quick look at our inventory. Just want to have a look and see where our flour is at. Flour. Oof, we're running out of flour. But on inventory, how are we doing on barley? We're running out of barley as well. So the barley and the flour. So now we've got a system where we're pretty much using up everything. So let's see about bumping up the number of people working this field as well. See if we can't. Oh, that's dropped down quite a little bit. Actually, let's add an extra one here because we can't afford not to get our barley right. Perfect. So hopefully that should do the trick. My goodness, the barnyard animals over there is killing me. Someone's in look of a job. No, they found it. They found their job. What are we out of? It is furnace fuel, isn't it? You're producing, what are you producing? Charcoal from logs. Yeah, unfortunately, the logging industry is one that's killing us. What are you doing in terms of logs? Not great, actually. So yeah, logging industry, here we go. More logs. Okay, I need to expand. Oh, we need some people to work here, actually. So give me one person to work there. We'll see what you collect. All of these kind of things you're going to collect in that pool. Oh, oops, sorry. That's a interesting little look and feel. Got a bit of a net catching things. So that's okay. We'll see. That's probably a good way of getting some stuff. Also, let me have a quick look again at just hunters. How are the hunters doing? Yeah, it's not a good use, actually. It's not a good use. Stone cutter crushed. Our clothes limit has been reached. That's okay. We don't necessarily need to go above and beyond. The tool limit is, we're not getting close to the tool limit though. Yeah, okay, logs. Logs is the thing. We need logs. We can again do a little bit of a manual cut at some point. Alternatively, we could get a little area over here. This area could be pretty good. So we could run something through here, get them to do it. It's not too far away from a market, so that's okay. And then we can continue to expand our farmlands into this area. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So let's get the logging stuff going on. So a forester, just a standard forester is going to be fine. Oh, look at that. That's a perfect fit right over here. We'll move it slightly like that. Perfect fit right over there. Good stuff. Move it down a little. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So we'll get that guy in there as quickly as we can. Probably going to need some other stuff there too. So right next to it, we're going to need a bit of a stockpile. Just the standard stockpile, please. Where was it? Something like that. We'll need a little bit of a road to go that way. We'll get this one. Okay, so we'll run a bit of a road through like that. And down like, well, actually, to be honest, that's going to be not the greatest. Not the greatest. So let's just try and get it connected about right, like so. So there's a little bit of a path, even though it would have been a straight path. Okay, how's our food doing? Our food is looking pretty good. Logging is the biggest problem. So, of course, across from this, guys, I'm going to want to put a few homes. So we'll go with a couple of town abodes. Where are we? Two town abodes over there. So there's at least a few people that can live there as well. Nice. People running out of tools. My goodness. What are you bringing us? Yeah, nothing I'm going to grab. Now, what's going on with the tools? Let's have a quick look. Tools. The blacksmith is producing iron tools for us, but is not doing it. Why? Iron tools over here. That's a bit of a church. This is a fuel refinery. This is a city blacksmith. Out and doing steel tools, actually. Out of what? Out of coal. So yes, our furnace fuel is a bit of a problem. So let's have a look. Let's pause the game just for a second while I quickly have a look at inventory stuff again. This is getting pretty low. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. What's going on over here? So coal, charcoal. That's okay. Coal, not so much. Yeah, so our coal production is a little bit low. What's going on with this? That's stone. This is iron ore. This is iron ore. Ooh, I think messed up a little bit somewhere. One of these was supposed to be stone, iron. Okay, that's okay. This one immediately needs to go to coal. I think I upgraded this thing and stuff was going wrong. You guys need to go and do the coal thing straight away, because that is really throwing us off now. Everything is kind of getting away from it all. Okay, let's have a look. Is this starting to appear? Yeah, kind of. Is that thing done? No, we're still removing stuff. Now it's done. Now you can just kind of place it straight over there and everything should be fine. Yeah, tools ran out extremely quickly. These guys are still making some iron tools for us from logs and from iron. That should be okay, at least keeping us afloat, while these guys are looking for coal to come in. That the coal production is starting to jump up now. Nice. Okay, this is fine. Iron coal mine. This is a deep one. Yeah. I upgraded that. We ran out of coal. That's exactly what was the case. What are we producing over here? Just wanted to see some crayfish, mussels, seaweed, and oysters. That's okay. Not sure how much that contributes to our food, but it does at least have create some diversity in the foodstuffs. Out of barley, of course. So let's see. I want to see a pretty decent yield on this one. You start harvesting this in the... Are you going to start the harvest? The yield is still not quite up there yet. I'm pretty keen to see what these guys are going to do for us now. I'm hoping we'll see a fair bit more. These guys are already harvesting, so hopefully that's pretty good. Okay, so the barley will come in now. Hopefully that's sufficient. Tools, guys, tools. We need more tools. You're producing tools. Yes, absolutely, tools. We need the tool production to get up there pretty quickly, or we will lose out. So I think that's pretty okay now. Get that production. Do we know how much is left in here? What is this? Deeper iron ore coal mine. Deeper one, huh? What is that? I don't know. Is that candles or what is that? Some kind of lamps. I think we need to put lamps in if it goes even deeper. This one, yeah, pretty much, but this one can go deeper as well, a deeper quarry again. So we can potentially reclaim that. We should have, are we making lumber? Yeah, we are making lumber, so it should be fine. Our lumber, see, these limits are pretty high, and that's why our logs is just becoming, the need for logs is a bit of an issue. So okay, the stuff is being built over here, so this forester should start working ASAP. Are we starting to harvest? Yes, indeed we are. How's that going? Yeah, I think we're gonna get a pretty decent yield from this one. How's the yield over here looking? Pretty good. Over here, yeah, we should do well on some of these yields. We should do well. I'm pretty keen on seeing some of these go high. What's happening? Someone else is bringing us some stuff, which I'm not gonna buy right now because I don't want to. Well, what can we do? Chestnuts, blackberries, spinach, sorghum, watermelon. I think we've got a fair bit of most of this actually. Corn, rye. Yeah, forget about it for now. Let's get the stuff that we've got going on stabilized, and then we'll sort it out. It's apple. Apple forester. Apple forester. Over here, let's add a few more people. I want to make sure that our logging stays nice and, you know, going on. Should I add a gatherer here as well? I could. 4 people. No, it should be okay. Should be okay. Gatherers, I don't think, is the most efficient form of food collection. How's this yield looking over here? And this one, the corn yield. Yeah, it's getting nice, getting good, getting good. I didn't up this number. What is this number looking like? Yeah, we're already doing much better here. I like it. And over here, there's potatoes. Oh, it's going to be good. We're going to have decent crops. We're going to have decent crops. Just needed to add a few more people to this mix. That's exactly right. So you need 1 for every 10 by 10, basically. Oh. That's not good. These early frosts in the late autumn. Well, that's not that early, actually. We just needed to do this quicker. No, none of this, thanks. Okay, how's our tool crisis going? No, it's better. It's getting better. It's getting better quickly. Steel, tools from logs, iron, and coal. Iron. Where is our iron production, actually? No, iron. It's not... No, it is iron. It's not iron ore. So where do we actually... Hang on, let's have a look. I can't remember where we actually turned iron. Yeah, here it is. A small iron smelter is turning iron into... iron ore into iron. Okay, that's okay. And I think our iron is not that good. Stone is okay. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, do we need a little bit more over here? So let's continue. I'm kind of thinking this little area here could be a little town area because we're not going to be able to squeeze in like fields. We could probably do a field over here, but a little bit of a town area every now and again is not bad. So let's extend those two like so, and yeah, let's do a little bit of a town area right over here. So the market kind of doesn't reach that. So what we can do is we can do a bit of a market somewhere over here that can reach this side as well. So let's have a look at market related buildings. Markets over here. I want a little bit of a small market, a rural market. Wow, that's a massive rural market. Old town market seems to be more the kind of thing that we're after, or a small market. Actually, that is more the kind of thing that we're after right over here. So shall we run a little bit of a road through there and we place it over there? Don't want to get it too close to that, but at least I want it to be fairly close to people. Something like that, maybe. We'll put a little market up against the hill over here. And then those people and people that we get continue along this area should be fine. So we'll do a little market over there. Guys, come and build me my market. Like so, and like so. Thank you very much. So that's a little market that's going to come up here. So we'll do a few houses and a few things in this area, and then we'll continue the expansion of, we'll probably do another little enclave with people living over here to just make sure that our fields keep working. Okay, let's have a quick look. What was the final verdict over here? We didn't get that much more, to be very honest. About 700 more over there. How much more did we get over here? We didn't get more. How much more did we get over here? A very minuscule amount. How much more did we get this way? Little bits. Over here. Oh, it's really minuscule. It's really minuscule. To be honest, I think we're probably better off just doing more fields. But our food is back up at a decent level. 20,000 feels right to me. We've got a bit of an area over there. Maybe we need a little bit of a storage barn in this area. Let's grab one. We've got, what do we have over here? This is a bank barn over here. So it's pretty close, to be honest. I think, let's not do another one. Let's just get a few houses up and running. What are you selling me? Some more stuff that I'm not going to grab right now. We've got way too much more going on for us over here. Okay, let's have a look. We need definitely, is this actually, oops, is this functioning well now? Are we getting some stuff coming in? Very few logs in the last season. Hopefully you can do a little bit better. Running out of logs, running out of iron. But our tools is back up. Well, starting to get back up. Let me get some town abodes. One. Leave a bit of a gap. Leave a bigger gap. Actually, we'll need to start having a look. Actually, let's get at the back of this. Perfect. So now we've got a little row of houses coming in over there, and we can certainly do a little path through there in front of all of our little houses. So there's a bunch of houses kind of popping up over here now, because there'll be a ton of people that needs to get work here. You guys really need to get your logging sorted. Logs is being a big issue. What is the other log thing? There was a different log thing over here. Let's have a quick look. There's a logging barge. Okay, so collects wood or hardwood for the small price of a silver pfennig. Shall we build it and see what it is that we need? Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna build this thing. Where will it deliver? Should we pop it in here somewhere? Oh, there's some stuff in there. Can we squeeze it in here? No, we cannot. More stuff. So silver pfennig, right? How do we get silver pfennig? Do we have silver pfennig? Dismiss this guy. Okay, silver pfennig. Do we trade silver pfennig? What do we do? I don't know. Silver pfennig. I'm pretty keen on having a look for that, but logs, I don't know. Can we squeeze it next to this guy? Something like that, actually. Maybe on that side instead. Why does it not want to build there? Do we need to get rid of that? Do we do it on this side? Do we do it on that side? Well, we need it somewhere where they can actually store it. So this place spot over here would be pretty ideal, because they can store it right over there. And we can squeeze in some other stuff. So build that. Hull components. Oh my goodness, no. That's not going to actually work, is it? So let's just pause that piece over there. What? How do we get hull components? Precious item production. A melting house. Silver pfennig. Ah, so we need a melting house at some point. That's something we could look into. Let's do that. Let's pop a melting house in there. So we're going to need that. And hull components is the other one we're going to want to look at. And that is where, and so we're going to end this episode there. I'm not going to grab any of those guys. We're going to end this episode right over there. We've got everything we kind of want to do now. We're out of barley yet again. Right, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I need to end this episode. Let's just have a quick look. Barley, yeah, out of barley. We need another barley field or something similar. We need another barley field. Okay, let's actually lay it out before we forget about it. Another barley field right over here. And is it a barley? Well, we can't do anything else with barley, can we? So let's get a barley field or a barley plantation. Yeah, let's just get a crop field. And shall we do the smaller ones now? Shall we like do 11 by 11? Let's just do a 11 by 11 barley field right over there, and we'll just do it straight through over there. Let's just do a few of them. Like so. Well, what we'll do is we'll leave one gap there, and we'll do it's not gonna, we're not gonna be able to squeeze in 11 by 11 over here. So what we could do is we could do a 18 by 11 over here and put 2 people on that one. Oh, yeah, that's right. So let's do that. 18 by 11. We'll see what we get from there, and what we'll do is we'll do another little road beyond this one there. Straight through over there. No! Okay, that's pretty good. Where do we have it over here? Slide in over there. So there's a little bit of walking through there that's going on as well. Wow, we've got lots of laborers, and we need a ton more builders, it seems. So let's throw a few more in there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, where we continue to stabilize this logs and all the other things, and we continue to delve deeper into the production chains available to us in the Colonial Charter mod. If you've liked it, hit the button, tell me what you think down below, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.